The Northern Territory has some of the most magnificent and breathtaking scenery in Australia, and none more so than Palm Valley in the heart of the Red Centre. And unlike many of the more popular places, to get here you need a four-wheel drive. So today on the show, I'm with my family and we're venturing into the spectacular and ancient Palm Valley. Now, according to the sign, getting there can be a bit of a challenge, and it suggests allowing 3 hours, but it's likely to take a lot less time, as on this occasion the roads are in fantastic condition. The road into Palm Valley follows the Finke River for the first 16 kilometres or so, and the road is mainly sand and pebbles. Because there's been recent flooding on the Finke, the road has only just been graded, making it easy going, and the floods have left many waterholes along the way. Even though this is four-wheel drive only, it still is a fair bit of traffic, and you need to be on the lookout for oncoming vehicles and drive to the conditions, especially as the road crosses the Finke River a number of times. But what a backdrop those cliffs are. The recent flooding had closed the road for almost a month. In fact, because the road is the Finke River, it was completely washed away, so it only just reopened after the new access road was graded. Palm Valley is within the Finke Gorge National Park, so the usual national park rules apply. So dogs and collecting firewood aren't allowed, and if you're going to camp, it has to be at the designated campgrounds. The access road to get into the valley is located just west of the town of Hermannsburg, which is about a 2-hour drive west of Alice Springs on the Larapinta Drive. You cross the Finke River one final time and then head into the hard-packed red sandy surface that is typical of the Red Centre. The Northern Territory is the greenest it has been in many years because of the amount of rain that we've been having. Even today the storm clouds are gathering and look like producing some rain. What spectacular scenery there is along this road. It's just awesome. Now, as far as the major attractions go in the Red Centre, this is regarded as being one of the most spectacular four-wheel drive destinations there is. The road continues along through the rocky outcrops, and the road soon turns from sand to rock as it makes its way up along the valley. The terrain changes quite a bit along the way, and often this section is underwater, making the guideposts an important navigational aid. As you get closer to the destination, the track conditions change constantly, and it gets a bit rough in places, and whilst most lower clearance four-wheel drive vehicles would get in, it's advisable to have something with good clearance, especially if the track gets a bit washed away. There's still plenty of water in the valley, and it's important to pick your route carefully to avoid getting stuck, as there's a number of different track options. At the end of the road, it's then on foot for the final walk into the main section of Palm Valley. The massive boulders and sheer cliffs making for a very interesting walk. And this is what you come for, the oasis at the end, Palm Valley. The red cabbage palms within this valley are unique to the area, are extremely rare and date back thousands of years. In this small valley of only about 50 hectares, there are some 3,000 of these red cabbage palms that are fed by natural springs that come out of the Hermannsburg sandstone. There is an easy and well signposted walking track to the top of the valley, which allows a great view of the palms below. And that is Palm Valley in the Northern Territory.